Good morning, children. Today we'll continue with the tools menu, and from the tools menu, we'll do the paint tool options, the different options that are available in the paint tool. So let me share the screen with you and teach you. Yeah, you had done already about the text menu in your previous class, how to change the font and the um, font color, font face, and many other things. So this is what you learned in your previous class. Today we'll learn the tool options. From the tool menu, we'll learn the paint tool options. Okay. The very first thing, some of them, we were not going to touch all of them, but what are important. The first one, we are going to learn about the dodge and the burn tool. Basically, these tools are a tool that lightens the image or darkens the image. So, dodge basically is to lighten the image, and burn is to make the image get a black background. So, the dodge and the burn tool uses a brush to lighten or darken the color of your image. So, the more ranges will be determined which type of pixels are affected. So all of them will not be affected. Certain pixels will be affected and makes it lighter or darker. So your image is there, your total image is there. Certain parts of it would be affected. So the dodge affects lighter colors and the burns affects darker colors. That's what I told you. Dodge is to make it lighter, affects lighter colors, that is in your picture, the pixels that have lighter colors, and the burn affects or darkens the colors. Now, how do we activate the dodge or the burn tool? To activate the dodge or the burn tool, definitely you have to click on the tool menu or your toolbox. In your toolbox also, you have the different tools that are available. I think you know. This is your GIMP window and this is your toolbox. Either you select from your toolbox or from the tool menu. Each menu has a drop down list of all the things that you're working on. So we'll use both of them actually on the toolbox and also from your menu so that you understand what to do. So click the dodge or the burn tool in the toolbox, or the shortcut key for activating this dodge or burn tool is Shift plus D on your keyboard. So remember the shortcut key for dodge or burn tool is Shift plus D. Or, so there are three ways. Either click it from the toolbox or use the shortcut system that is Shift plus D. And the third way is to just go into Tools menu, Paint, and select Dodge tool. So let's see. Here's your burn and dodge tool. If I put there, you can see a tool tip which shows dodge burn tool, and also it's showing you the shortcut key which is Shift plus D. And if I want to activate it from the tool, your menu bar, click on tools and click on paint tools, and here you can see dodge and burn. So it is activated. But before that, we need to definitely open a picture to use this thing. So let's open a picture, and the next thing that it says is hold down the shift key to change the dodge or burn tool to straight lines. So we'll first open a picture. To open a picture, you know what to do. Go to file, whatever pictures are there in your computer, you can take it up. I'll take up what I need. So I want a bunch of roses. This would be good. So I'll open this. It's quite small. I'll zoom it to a little more bigger size. Because it's 100, I'll make it 200. So the pictures become a little big because I've changed the size of it. And now, as I told you, to activate the dodge and burn tool, just click on tools and go to your paint tools and select the dodge and burn tool, right? And here there are different types of brushes. You can just click and select your brushes, whatever type you want. So I'll take a circle and see what happens. I might change it to a little bigger size. And here I'm going to use the dodge and burn tool to see it's lightening, right? It's making it lighter. See, the edges are becoming lighter. You may not see on it, but you can do it with the red. See how it's just become light. This is how you do it. But there's another option where it says hold down the shift key to change the dodge or the burn tool into straight line modes. We need to see that. And when you hold down the control key, it automatically toggles. Toggles means change from burn to dodge or dodge to burn. Clear? Let's first use the shift key to, activate it. So I'm pressing the shift key on my keyboard and I'll see whether the lines appear. So see, there's a line. So the whole thing right from year to year has changed into lighter color. Again, I'm pressing the shift key and see how the line is being made. I clicked. So from year to year, it is doing its job. So instead of sitting and coloring, just clicking, going on, clicking like this, like this, like this, right? It takes quite a time. So you can just hold your shift key and then click on it. Clear? See how it's happening? You can make this lighter color, the things here. Can you see? And you can also change the brush tool. So I say I want the brush tool to a star. What happens if I say a star? See, a star is formed. Okay, then if I say here also you have the different types. You can you have the aspect ratio also. You can make it either more. You see what happens. See, it's become a little like this. See, I'm using different brushes. It's, you can change your brush. You can change the size of your brush a little. So the stars become a little bigger. Can you see? That's my brush. That's because I opted for it. If I don't need it, then I can just change it to my whatever I like. Okay, see. The now the leaves are to be seen also clearly. Can you see? I can just drag it and do that. Okay, now here in this also the angles you can change, and also here you have in the type dodge or burn. If I say burn, what happens? Oh, it should become a little darker. See, it's burning. When I'm just clicking on it, it became dark. See, it burnt up the thing. And if I press shift, it makes a line and makes the whole, that part dark. See, I, this part which I made here, I'll click a line and see what happens. See, the whole thing became darker. See, it's becoming darker. So this is dodge and burn. And you can also use these range, shadow and highlight. If I say shadow, what happens? Let me see. It's forming a shadow type of thing. See, a shadow, light thing. And if I say mild, I was using mild till now. If I say highlight, what happens? Oh, it's getting it a little more darker. See, very dark. Can you see how it's becoming? So this is about dodge and burn tool. You need it more, you can just click, double click and triple click and it becomes darker. It's your wish how dark you want, or you want it like a shadow. See, it comes like this. And you need to lighten it, then definitely you have to select the dodge. Dodge is to lighten, as I told you. Just click, it becomes light. See, can you see? You can change the color if you didn't like it. So where you want light, where you want dark, you can just use it like that. Hope you understood dodge and burn tool. This is the options for dodge and burn tool. Let's see the next one. The next one, I told you already now, go to the file menu, take your required image, and then you set the properties of tool options. I showed you, you can change the brush size, aspect ratio, and the angle. Just now I told you. And there are two in the type, there are dodge and burn. So I showed you, this is your different brush type, and this the aspect ratio. It was on 0, 0. I changed it to a little. It's now your wish. You can change the angle. And this is type, dodge or burn. These are the two types. I also showed you the range, which is shadow, mild, and highlight. These three options also I showed you: shadow, mild, and highlight. So exposure and apply of the required image. So here, how much you want exposure and all that, you can just select your exposure. How much exposure you want? See, can you see? It's becoming a little lighter. So this is about your exposure. See how much exposure you want. When you are using, especially it's very useful when you are using any pictures which are very old. You can just expose it for so well that you can see the backgrounds and all very clearly. See how it's coming? Can you see how it's lightening and showing you exactly how the leaf looks? So this is what you can do. Even though I put the black thing, it's seen. Here it's better. You can see on this how clear the leaves would look. So I hope you understood what is exposure. See, the grass and the leaves become clear in this exposure. So when you take an old picture, you can do it even more better with an old picture. It works out very well. See the rose, I'm making it brighter and more exposure. See, I can see even the lines on it, right? So this is called as exposure. So I've touched all the options in your dodge and burn tool. Hope you understood. We'll go to the next option. So they have made it this way, burning the tool, but I've showed you how it is exactly. You need to stick the same thing. The original and a duplicate, show that exposure, try them out, and you'll understand how easy it is or how important it is to, make different. Next thing we are going to use is the eraser tool. What is the work of the eraser tool? You definitely use the eraser all the time for your books when you're doing your drawing. Eraser tool is used to actually erase a particular area, some words or some you didn't draw, like the leaf that you drew. You can remove the area with the help of your eraser. So the eraser works exactly like your own eraser. So the eraser tool allows you to erase area of a picture from your current layer. Okay, as I told you, every step that you do becomes a layer. Now to use the eraser tool, definitely we are using from the tools menu. We are uh, for this class I'm teaching you all the paint tool options. So you select the eraser tool. We'll go back to the, so from the tools menu, we are using all the paint tool options and we are going to select the eraser tool. The shortcut for your eraser tool is Shift plus E. Please learn the shortcut keys. So I've selected the Shift plus E, or you see you can activate it from here. Now this is very big, so you can see it makes such a big thing. When you don't want any part of your object, you can use the eraser tool. Say I don't want this part of the object, some black it is here. See, it's erasing and totally, even the green is being erased. So now your eraser tool, you can use a different brush tools to use it. So basically when you're making like this type of thing, stars or something you want to show. See, when you make a Christmas tree, you can do this. You can click those stars and it looks so beautiful. Clear, children? Though that is about the eraser tool. Hope you understood what's the eraser tool. To erase a part of your an area that you don't require in your image. Coming to the next tool, after your eraser tool comes the smudge tool. Smudge tool is a tool that if everything is very clear and you see it's very clear here, but what happened to the flower? It became smudged up. I'm not able to see some pictures. If you want, as if it's raining and all that, you want to show it's very, you know, raindrops and you're not able to see things clearly, then you can use in your drawing the smudge tool. So the smudge tool, oh, it's mixed up here, the pencil tool and the smudge tool. Okay, here's the smudge tool. This should be the pencil tool. Okay, you do the smudge tool first, then I'll do your pencil tool. Okay, so this is smudge tool. We'll try to use the smudge tool. Press S on the keyboard. That activates your smudge tool, or on the image window, click from the tool option, you select the smudge tool. We'll do how to do it. So as I told you, I'm using the tools menu and I'm using the paint tools, and here's your smudge tool. Can you see it looks like a finger? You can either select it from here or you can select it here in your toolbox. Okay, here's it. The tool tip has come. So since I'm using the menu and showing you everything, let's do the same. Now what happens to the smudge tool? What will it do? See this rose, what when I just pull it like that, what's happening? See, it's making it odd. See, it's smudging up the whole thing. It's not making it clear, right? I'll change so I can show it to you. See what happens to this star. How it's getting smudged. See, it's getting smudged. This is the meaning of smudge, children. It makes everything just like blur. It makes it blur. So let's read what is, so you understood what is a smudge tool. Just click on the tool option, select your paint and select your smudge tool, and then you can smudge many things if you don't like them. You want it like you want to show a shadow of anything, then you can do the smudge tool. See, like that. I'm not able to see the thing clear, then you can do this. Okay, now, so that's your about your smudge tool. So the smudge tool, you can use a brush and the shortcut key, press S on your keyboard or on your image window. Just click the tool menu. From the drop down list, point to the paint tools and select the smudge option. That's what I did just now. Then we'll go to the pencil tool. Everybody knows how to use a pencil tool, right? So the shortcut key for your pencil tool on your keyboard is the N key. You press N key. I'm pressing N key. Let's see whether it selects the pencil tool. On my keyboard, this is your pencil tool, right? I have not clicked it, but if I press N, see, the pencil tool is selected. So there's three ways of selecting. Either press the shortcut key or click on this pencil tool here, or go to your tools menu, paint, and select your pencil tool. Here, the shortcuts are given next to the name of that tool. So what is a pencil tool used for basically? To draw different images, beautiful images you can draw. So here I am using a little bigger pencil. You see what's it doing? It's drawing. It's drawing with black because my foreground is black. You can change your foreground to red, right? I'm changing it to red. So the foreground is changed to red. Can you see? And then I want to color up this picture of your rose. So you can do the rose again. But of course, it's not going to do it unless you just erase it. So usually it's used for coloring certain things, the person drawing things like, okay. That's your pencil tool. The next tool, so it's all freehand drawing. You use a pencil tool. The pencil tool allows the user to draw freehand lines or sketches. When you press the N key on your keyboard, the pencil tool gets activated. Okay. Or you can click the tools menu and select the paint tool, and from the paint tool options, select the pencil tool. The pencil tool gets activated. See, I've written your BRJC Parsi High School. So you can also do that. Just take an empty new thing, and this is, I'll make it to 500 or 600. Okay, it's become 1000, 6000. Here too, I'll make it 600. I'll make a square of it. And let's see how to write. So this is you just select your pencil tool and then you start writing whatever you want, BRGC. So this is to write freehand sketches. Hope you understood what to do. You erase it and write it neatly because I don't have time to do it. BRJC Parsi High School. You do it neatly, children, because pencil tool is a freehand sketch tool. So I want you to stick something nice using the pencil tool. Write, either do a drawing. Say on your belt you have the image of the rose. Draw a rose and write BRJC Parsi High School. And I want you to stick it in your classwork book. Clear? Uh, that's it. That's a pen. Hope you understood the paint tools. Um, in the next class, we'll be continuing with the brush tool and some of your other tools. For now, thank you, stay safe, and have a nice day.